Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honor to the elders and the apostle Great Millstone and told me the truth and rule well. Shalom. Alright, so I got another article on Trump talking about he's going into hiding for a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. It reads, going underground. Trump bizarrely suggests he may not be seen for a while because he has rich enemies who are very unhappy with him. And then it goes on to say, I have a lot of enemies out there. This may be the last time you see me for a while, the president said during a speech at the World Food Plant in Ohio on Thursday. And this is dated August 7th. Alright. I have a lot of very, very rich enemies, but they are not happy with what I'm doing. But I figured we have one chance to do it, and no other president is going to do what I do. Trump was also slammed on social media for opening the event with Guns N' Roses cover on the Wings song Live and Let Die. The White House is playing Live and Let Die. Alright, yeah, so I'm not really sure if this is because in the end they will be in hiding underground and in caves and in different bunkers and stuff, but I'm gonna pull up some precepts. Alright, so Jeremiah 16:16. It reads, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. So he's going to send for many fishers. These fishers are prophets. They're fishing for the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, and children of the elect, and they're using the word. The word is going to attract the elect, which is the bait. And after, I will send for many hunters. So after the prophets have brought forth fruit, he's going to turn them into hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. And they in this verse is talking about the wicked Esau. He's going to hunt Esau. The elect as well as Yahweh Shah is going to hunt them out of the clefts of the rocks in these bunkers and stuff. Alright, so then from here, Revelation 6:16, and it reads, I'm gonna start at verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Alright, so the kings of the earth are basically the ones that are in power. These people that are the heads of governments, the prime ministers, presidents, and the great men. Great men is celebrities that have a lot of money. Well, no, great men. So people that also have influence. So maybe like different politicians. And the rich men, these are celebrities, just people that are really wealthy. Chief captains and the mighty men. The mighty men is the military. And every bondman. So basically, a bondman is a slave. You know, in the United States, it's not really any slaves that we know of. But if you look at the 13th Amendment, those that are in jails and stuff, they don't have any rights. So basically, they're slaves. So it's basically that refers to them as well. And every free man. So a lot of people are going to be hiding from this judgment because there's going to be so much hell on earth. Hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. And if we go to the word dens, it's probably the Google definition. a place where people meet in secret, typically to engage in some illicit activity. So a den is referring to like different like underground bunkers in the mountains, bunkers just underground and stuff. So people are just going to be fleeing and going into these dens. All right, so then I'm gonna go to verse 16. And said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. So it's talking about the Most High Yahweh. And from the wrath of the Lamb is Yahweh Shah. So basically it says, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. So they said, fall. They told the rocks and the mountains to fall on them. So they basically wishing for death, or basically suicide at that point. Okay, then you go to Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, so all these verses that we brought out, we can see that the wicked always hide. Well, we know that when they first came into existence, they don't really have a land of their own, so they're always in the clefts of the rocks. So we know this is talking about Esau. Being that we just read those verses about Esau, we see that he prefers to stay in like mountains and caves and stuff. So being that more than likely in the end times, he's going to choose those places. He's going to hide in these different bunkers and different underground hideouts, as we see in it, as I read in that article about Trump. So hopefully that was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Kakudash. Shalom.